Okay, so I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys have cell phones? Okay, so that looks like everyone in here. How many of you guys have a smartphone cell phone? Looks like everybody in here. So a lot of people in this world today definitely have cell phones, and they're very important to everyone because like it's a form of communication for, like, you could talk to people across the world, like someone sitting right next to you. It's definitely just like you're mobile, so like anywhere you're going, you can just talk to somebody else that's mobile or wherever they are. Phones used to be just like to call, now they're for texting, emailing, pictures, recording videos. Us, like as a society or Americans, we are definitely addicted to our cell phones. What does the 5 mean?
Then you have 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so, yeah, so we're definitely addicted to our phones. Like this culture that I have is the technology culture, and it's a major impact because before, like I said, phones were just used to call, and now technology is getting bigger and you can do more things. There's apps, there's games. Ages 44 and under, like 90% of them have cell phones and they're using phones. They're using just to do anything, like, and that's like people's parents, like they're using games, like, you know, apps and stuff. Like technology is getting bigger and better that like you would think like before in the olden days they would just like call, and now they're like using phones. They're addicted to their phones. Everyone's addicted to their phones now. And Martin Cooper was a guy who worked for Motorola, and April 13th, 1973, he placed the first phone call in New York, and he's now like known as the first person to place the first phone call and who invented the cell phone. Like I said, there's other features besides just calling, and you can use it for like emergencies, call 911, like you can use it for GPS. You always get lost trying to go to the mall. Anywhere you can use it. I identify with this culture because I've had a cell phone since I was 9. So I've watched, like, before even having like a smartphone, I just have like a regular phone to like text, call my mom, brother, like anything like that. So I can definitely see, now I have the iPhone. This is an iPhone, it's kind of broke. But like now I have an iPhone, so like you can see, like before it was just texting, and now doing like all kinds of apps and stuff, like social media. I'm always on Twitter and like Instagram, so like, yeah. I like to take pictures, I like to text, use music on my phone. You can also research, and that's another like big thing with phones now. Like you don't have to go to the computer, you can just type in your internet and figure out something. So I know that's definitely a big plus for phones. How I knew I was addicted to phones was because when I was like probably 14, my mom took away my phone, and like she wasn't the type of person to like take it and like, I don't know, like she would hide it in good spots because clearly I would find it. So I would like take the phone, and then like when say she would like leave or something, I would take the phone and end up like texting my friends or something, like checking Instagram, Facebook, well not Instagram at the time, but like Facebook, and like texting my friends. So I knew like if I couldn't like just stay away from my phone when like my phone was taken from me, like I'm addicted to my phone. So I'm definitely still addicted to it, so that's definitely why I identify with this. Cell phones are good for all ages. Like now, I mean, like nowadays there's like little kids. I don't think that they should have like the biggest, like the iPhones, but it's definitely good to like call someone, keep in contact with your parents, like anyone you need to. So I definitely think it's good for the right amount, like the right age, like 8, 9. I think that's good. So yeah, just concluding, it's like it's a good way, like you can also like Skype and like see people face to face. So like Skype and FaceTime, so I think that's definitely a good way instead of going to someone's house, just figure out like what are you doing, like it's a good, way to see people without needing your phones. And so I mean everybody has, well not needing your phones, but needing to go to them. But I mean everyone does have phones, so clearly you guys can see why phones are very important. Yeah.